Politzer critique of the foundations of psychology. Reflect on psychoanalysis. Theories are deadly and science can only advance on its own ruins. Science is made of patience. It is on the research of details that the great hypotheses have been built. The scholar believes that patience is a method in itself. Behaviorism is sterile and reverts to disguised introspection. The wisdom and power of a physicist or chemist will amaze you. You don't cry because you are sad, but you are sad because you cry. The physicist's successor to the magician. The psychoanalyst's successor to the fortune teller. A dream is the fulfillment of a desire. Only Freud says that the dream has a meaning and supports it. If the manifest content of a dream is distressing, it is a nightmare. The psychoanalyst simply asks his subject to let go and talk. The subject does not have to deal with anything else. The psychoanalyst asks the subject to say whatever comes into his head, without criticism, without reticence. Abandoning all conventional arrangements, letting himself be inspired by his secret dialectic. The childhood memories that interest the psychoanalyst are those that are repressed. The resistance effect prevents the thought from reaching consciousness through the normal route, at the same time attracting memories that have kept a great sensory vivacity. Regression is just a simple deviation. Desire seeks its immediate realization through hallucination. The regression is explained by the principle of the search for pleasure and the flight from the unpleasant, simple biological mechanics. The ignorance of the meaning of the dream by the dreamer acquires its meaning only after the analysis, overflow of the manifest content of the dream which is revealed to us by the latent content. Experience has forced us to assume the existence of the unconscious, says Freud. The starting point is given by resistance. The subject during the analysis resists certain thoughts. True resistance is prior to knowledge. It resists before knowledge itself. It does everything so that the analyst does not go there. The dream is a scenario that takes the form of the desire in question, and the dream follows the dialectic of this desire. What is truly real is the meaning of the story itself. Freud criticizes his predecessors for sticking, in the study of dreams, solely to the manifest content, to the postulate of conventional meaning. The facts that Freud calls unconscious also participate in consciousness. The unconscious is the height of abstraction. It relates to psychological facts of which the subject has no direct knowledge. Unconscious facts escape consciousness and therefore escape introspection. The unconscious in itself is an unknowable. The psychoanalyst must go beyond the conscious if he wants to understand the dream. Abandon the manifest content to go to the latent content. The psychoanalytical technique is the royal road that leads to knowledge of the unconscious. True and new notions. Identification and the Oedipus complex. Identification is an act that has meaning. What is striking in an identification is its breadth. The individual undergoes a transformation according to the model of the person who had served him until then as a libidinous object, effective part of his life, key to a series attitude. The complex for Freud is charged with great effective intensity. Psychoanalysis is a beginning, light must be shed on its true essence.